Good morning, good evening, from wherever you're watching. Hope you've had a good day, or hope you're going to have a good night. So, today we are going to talk about how we should be treating each other, how people that are in a relationship should be treating each other, especially if we are dating white women. As men, let's say as men. So as a white lady who is watching this video, you should be treating your white man with love and care, because I know you are in love with this person, and you wouldn't do anything that will hurt him. So all I can say is that I want first before I say it, first I want us to watch this video that happened. Yeah, so let's watch it first, and we'll come back and talk more about it. Yeah.
If you are a white woman and you are dating, in love with, married to a black man, I want you to listen up. There are certain things that you need to know. And I don't think this is spoke about enough. But the most dangerous thing in this world are the tears of a white woman. And if you truly love the black man that you are with, you need to know that you need to have his back and protect him at all costs, including protecting him from yourself. And what do I mean by that? My son was dating a white woman. My son is biracial. They got into an argument in public, and she started to scream and cry. And my son immediately left the scene. She was outraged. She couldn't believe my son left. My son left because my son knew that if he stayed there and this woman was crying and screaming at him, a black man, there was not going to be any questions asked. He was going to be thrown to the ground. He was going to go to jail. It was not going to be any questions asked because this white woman was crying and screaming about him. Now, I'm sure this female may have been hurt. Her feelings was hurt. She was a little emotional. However, when you are dating a black man and you're a white woman, you need to understand that sometimes your fucking feelings and your emotions have to take a fucking back seat to not cause harm to the person you are dating, that you love, that you are married to. And I'm not telling you that if you are truly in fucking danger, not to get help. But if you're just emotional, you're just pissed off, and you want to scream and hoop and holler, in public is not the time. Because that can turn out very deadly for the black man that you claim to love so much, whether you realize it or not. If you were just dating a white man and you were yelling, nobody would really pay any attention to that shit. But when people see a white woman and a black man and you're screaming, all hell will break loose. Because when white women cry, everybody responds. Even if the shit is stupid, even if it's frivolous, even if it's a lie. The most deadliest thing in this world are white women tears. I have said this time and time again. And I learned this very, very early in life. I grew up in the projects. I was raised by two wonderful black women that helped my mother raise me. So I know what I have witnessed, what I have experienced, and I know for a fact of what I speak. I learned very early in life that I could be a voice for my friends and my family because people would listen to me far more than they would listen to them. And if you listen to anything I have ever said to you on this app, if you are a white woman and you are dating a black man, you are in love with a black man, you are married to a black man, you need to know that you need to have his back and protect him at all costs, even if it is protecting him from you. Handle that shit at home if you are not in danger.
So, this white woman, her son was involved in something that would have been a very, very big issue. As we all know, so many black men are rotting in jail just because of a tiny thing, just because of a simple thing that their white wives, or let's say their white girlfriend, would have easily solved without even crying, without even shouting or making people know that there is something wrong. The thing is that when you get emotional with somebody that you love, okay, what I normally do as a man, if my girlfriend has some issues with me, I'll just keep quiet and let her be. When she comes down, I'll come and talk to her later. The thing is that with the ladies, we all know ladies, how they react. We all know how ladies react, like they overreact every time. So the thing is that if you are dating a black person and you are a white woman or you are a white lady, you should be knowing that the moment that you are in a crowded place and you start overreacting, let's say like in that instance, like the way the lady cried, she cried while screaming and people are seeing what is happening here, you'll start to attract attention, and this person that you claim that you love will end up in jail, and you will end up blaming yourself, or even it will be worse, he may be also be beaten, who knows. So the thing is that we should know how to control our emotions as white ladies. Not even white ladies, all ladies should know how to control their emotions. And before that, if you're a white lady, you don't want your man to end up in a jail or somewhere that you will regret, or in a position that you will regret at the end. So white ladies should know that whenever they are doing anything, whenever they are overreacting in public places, or even their anger gets high to a limit that they will put their man in danger, they should know what will happen next if I do this, what will happen next if I start shouting, what will happen next if I start crying here in a crowded place, what will people think of my boyfriend, or what will people think of my husband. Maybe it's just a simple thing, maybe it's just as simple as a thing that maybe it can be resolved. Or even if this person really hurted your feelings, if he really hurted your feelings, you can just keep quiet, go home, go cry at your own place. I know women can do all sorts of bad things. I know nobody is perfect, but there's no need of doing something that you will regret at the end. That is my point. So white ladies should be very careful with what they do in public. If you really love this person that you're dating, you should think first of what you're going to do in public, and know that if I do this thing here in public, what will people say about my boyfriend? What will be the reaction of the crowd? Or what if some ladies normally trigger the adrenaline of men. You start hitting him. You start saying, beat me, beat me. What will you do? What will you do? Do what you do when you get angry. What if I get angry and I decide to push you even? Just a push. What will the crowd do? People will see that I'm trying to beat you up, but I was just pushing you away because you wanted to slap me or something. This can trigger the crowd to come, and it can be a very, very bad thing. So, white ladies, know whatever you're doing before you mess up the relationship that you have invested your feelings in. Yeah. Thank you for watching my video. Hope you are liking my content. Bye. Have a good day, a good night. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.